I'm Heather Foley, and I'm an Illini gymnast. I'm from Pewaukee, Wisconsin, and I have one older brother who just graduated from NIU, and just me, my brother, my mom, my dad, and 2 dogs. I started doing gymnastics when I was 3, and I had too much energy and I'd always run around the house, so my mom decided to put me in to kind of calm me down a little bit, and I loved it ever since. I never did anything else. My dad tried to get me into golf because my dad and my brother are huge on golf. So he actually put me in a tournament when I was like 12, a drive, chip, and putt tournament, and I actually won the longest putt. But I told him that I hated golf because it was boring to me, so I preferred gymnastics the whole time. I admire my mom because she's just so strong and she always helps me through everything. So just looking at her and having her be such a great role model, and my dad too, he's always up in the stands cheering me on, and he always has a video camera, and just the 2 of them always showing their support for me. I'm majoring in communication with a PR certificate, and I would love to pursue a career in PR, and I love cancer patients and helping them along the way. And anything with animals too, they're very different, but I just love cancer patients and animals and just helping people. My grandma had cancer, so it's always very personal to me. She had ovarian cancer, breast cancer, and bone cancer, I think the last one was. So just helping people out. I know it's hard to always deal with people going through cancer, so having someone for support is always necessary, and I know that people appreciate it. One fun fact about me is actually that my grandpa decided to take my grandma's last name. So it was very unusual back in the day. My grandpa's last name was Ignatiak, so I would have been Heather Ignatiak, and it's not a very attractive name. So my grandma and grandpa both took my grandma's last name, which was Foley, so that's how I have my name. I love to do crafts, scrapbooking. I have so many things on Pinterest between like scrapbooking stuff and doing picture things. So I just love being creative and doing something personal for people. My favorite event is beam, but it's also floor. So depending on the day, I love competing beam, I love practicing beam, but I absolutely love competing floor because the fans are so great, it's fun to get into it. I have a very happy, peppy routine, so I just get to have fun with my floor routine. I've always had form issues, so bent legs, flex feet, that kind of thing. So I've been really focusing on straightening my legs. My coaches have been really good with creating new drills and trying to get me to feel it more because I don't really feel when my legs are bent. So this year I've been really focusing on the form issues and the mental aspect. My favorite memory, I'd probably say freshman year making it to nationals because we went in being ranked 3rd. We were against Michigan, Nebraska, and we knew it was going to be hard. So I didn't look at the scores. I had no idea how we were doing, and I looked up after I was done with vault and floor, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're in 2nd place right now. So you have to be top 2 to make nationals. And then we had beam left, and we were just all hoping, and once we found out, we all were crying and screaming, and it was just an incredible experience. Since freshman year, I've grown to be such a different person. Freshman year, I came in a little bit timid, and I always had issues with believing in myself mentally. So I think that this year, my best thing was that I've had my teammates come up to me and say, like, I know you can do this, I know you can hit this beam routine. In the past 2 years, I haven't really had that feeling. They always believed in me, but I didn't really believe in myself. So having them come up to me, and Kelsey, my senior, she came up to me, I think it was 2 meets ago, and she said, Heather, I know you can do this. And I said, I know I can too. So I went up, and that was when I hit my career high on beam. So it's just having the mental aspect so much stronger this year than it was before. And then also academically, I've just grown to be so much different of a person than I was freshman year.